West Texas in Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Breaks through the contact. And a great return. Solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. And they'll be led out by their quarterback, the Stanford man. It's Andrew Luck.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
Now it's Luck. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Jaden Reed, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Cowboys are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Elam, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their third-year quarterback.
And you'd think as a young QB there'd be some nerves leading an offense out to start a game, but haven't seen any sign of them right now. And speaking with him earlier this week, sense that the pressure wouldn't get to him. He feels comfortable being the face of this offense and shouldering the expectations on game day, even if he doesn't quite have the years of experience other quarterbacks do.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Manziel throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Now Manziel. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 28. Here's Manziel. And again, he'll find Gronkowski complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Now he finds Gronk. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8. As they've got it as we resume action. McCaffrey running. Now the ball comes loose. And it's picked up by the Cowboys.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to go to the positive side this time. Yeah, there was a fumble at the end of this one, but what a sustained drive. And if they keep stringing those together, you got to like their chances.
And credit the defense, though. You're out there for that long, you start to get tired, but they were able to get the turnover.
Did you just credit the defense?
I like to credit the defense and the offense.
I like you.
And the analysts.
That's perfect.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. 2nd and 9. Here's Locke. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Rolling to his right. That'll be caught right side by the rookie receiver. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Luck now to throw. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. Love. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing again is Love. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Throwing is Locke. Flushed out right. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
And Diggs has it. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jaden Reed as the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point by Elam, up and good. And it's now 14-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return. We now proceed to the start of the second half. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. And this offense ready to go to begin this 3rd quarter. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. And what's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. No gain on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They're going to look to throw. Quick throw there is incomplete.
Well, if they have any designs on getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a fourth down.
Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And a pretty good burst there as he gets this across midfield and down to the 46. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. Down to the 42, 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the 4th. From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. Now down it at the 11-yard line. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. And no way to get loose that time as Manziel goes down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into it because they were there to help break that pass up.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Short throw complete to Gronkowski. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. McCaffrey is in. Touchdown, Dallas. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while. But everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. That is caught and able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you
looking right side, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. How about one last great play defensively, and that should, for all intents and purposes, finish off this shutout.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate, but I will guarantee you the defensive guys, they'll get together somewhere and have their own private celebration. A shutout, that's something to be cherished.